On the Delhi High Court's deadline to the capital civic agencies to clean and desal trains on a war footing ended today. In a classic case of a lack of coordination, the Public Works Department says it has cleared up the drains, but since the desalted material was not cleared away, which they say is the responsibility of the MCD, everything has seeped right back into the drains with the recent rains.
The deadline came and went while Delhi's civic agencies were busy bickering. Caught in a blame game, the city's massive network of drains, all 30,000 kilometers of it, remained choked despite the High Court order on desilting within a week.
I'm here in GK2 and this is one of the nalas that comes under the PWD. As you can clearly see, a lot of this garbage and waste has been taken out of the nala and put outside. Now, what civil engineers and urban planners are telling us is that once the heavy rain comes again, all of this waste will go directly back into the nala, serving absolutely no purpose. When we spoke to the PWD, they said that this waste is not the responsibility of the PWD, but of the MCD. The MCD says that, look, this is not our job. Some of these roads come under the PWD.
ये मलबा MCD वाले पहले MCD ग्राउंड में ले जा रहे थे, उन्होंने मना कर दिया कि हम नहीं लेंगे मलबा PWD का जितना भी है।
उनके नालों की स्थिति बहुत ही दयनीय है। उनमें से रत्ती भर सिल्ट नहीं निकाली गई।
The PWD says that it is only responsible for some 1,500 odd larger drains, while it is the smaller drains which come under the MCD that are the bigger worry. Public Works Department claims that the problem is bigger. MCD is refusing to cooperate by just not allowing them to dump the silt at the dumping sites.
ये जो मास्टर प्लान है, ये जब तक हमारे पास नहीं आएगा, तब तक मैं समझ सकता हूँ कि दिल्ली को हम राहत नहीं दे पाएंगे। ये मैं आपको एक कड़वी सच्चाई कह रहा हूँ।
But urban planners feel that the fact that the civic agencies are divided into so many parts is exactly what's weakening the infrastructure.
The only solution to it is if they bring it all under one pyramidical system of administration. Otherwise, they'll keep bickering among themselves.
The next hearing in the case is on the 7th of August, and the court has threatened to summon all the commissioners if the capital is brought to a halt again. While the PWD and MCD fight over claims and counterclaims, let's just hope that we're not left praying to the rain gods once again. With camera person Gopal Singh, Bhairavi Singh for NDTV.
Every year when the rains come, we all give out a collective sigh of relief. There is a lot of happiness, but our happiness, unfortunately, is extremely short-lived. Very soon, there's huge amounts of waterlogging, traffic jams, power cuts, and what have you. And this year too, there were similar scenes. 23,000 crores spent on drains, another 18,000 crores spent on roads this year. But what we have here is for all of us to see. Look at the conditions of the road. This is one of the poshest areas in South Delhi, Vasant Kunj. There are 3 adjacent schools here, GD Goenka being one of them. And when we spoke to residents and people who work here in these schools, they say it's a nightmare every single monsoon. And not just the monsoon, but all through the year. These roads are repaired every single year, every few months, but it just doesn't make a difference. The traffic on these roads is extremely high, yet the conditions of the roads are extremely appalling. The PWD, the MCD, all just go into a blame game every single year. But this year is an election year. Will they all take responsibility before the voter gives its final verdict? In New Delhi, with camera person Fahad, Bhairavi Singh for NDTV.